Hello, welcome back to the next video in the series. In this video, we're going to teach your awareness, or your awareness is going to show you. It's not teaching anything. Your awareness is going to show you what a yes and a no feel like within your body, also a maybe. This is something that I taught myself, and I actually am going to have you try to do it with your eyes open. I'm going to have you open your eyes and have it show you. And hopefully that doesn't throw you off. I'd love feedback. Let me know if that was easy or not to do, because if it wasn't easy, maybe I'll edit it out and take it out. But the reason why I want to do that is because I taught myself how to do it first with a pendulum. Yeah, see here. How can you? Yeah, off there. See my pendulum. Um, my fingers are really energetic today. But I played for a long time with a pendulum, and there's a lot of information on, line and various things that you could find on working with pendulums, and they're fun. I do love just playing with my energy with my pendulum. But my pendulum would hide itself from me, literally. Like I, when I was in early days of building my awareness, I relied on my pendulum a lot, and I would just play with it, and then it would be gone. And I thought, oh my gosh, I didn't know how to exist without this stupid little thing that would tell me what I needed to do in my life. And so I was like, eventually I came around to that, and like again, it's outside of me telling me what I need, right? Um it's all around me, it's in me. And so eventually I taught my awareness just how to read it within my body. And if anyone knows the emotion code, or if they've muscle testing or and things like that, it's similar, and really is like your body does show you what and you can work with a pendulum that can kind of read the energy and show you, and you can ask it yes or no. And if you want to research that on your own and do that, feel free. But today in this video, I'm going to guide you through on how to ask your awareness to show you yes and no in your body. And you can use that as you are going through your day-to-day life. And I'm going to encourage you to play. Like again, all of these things, all of these videos are practices for you to use and to cultivate your inner awareness, and to start listening to that whisper within you and connecting to you, that guru, that the best guru, teacher, lover, a friend. Everything, all of the answers are in you. I promise you. I promise you. Even when you think, not this, yes. I have literally walked this path and have been guided by my awareness, and promised myself 7 maybe years ago that I was not going to do anything but listen to it, because I started with my pendulum, and I started with little things like, what do I want to wear today? What foods do I want to eat? What products do I buy in the store? I did it with really fun things that are like low hanging fruit, right? Like you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong. But in that, as you start playing with building this awareness and like what I like, what I don't like, that deeper self-realization of, and that knowingness is within you, and that knowingness of like, this is what it feels, this is what I like, that starts to build that muscle. And you don't need and I don't, only get a pendulum if it feels fun, but your answers are truly within you, everything. And you'll see as we go through and asking your awareness questions, how you can unpack and discern what that wisdom has to share with you, and what needs to be released, or what's coming to and through you that you need to tune into in that moment. That's an empowering information in the moment. It's going to guide you from a loving and compassionate space. instead of being in this reactive, triggered state in responding from life in that way. So this is just a fun little tool that you can use. The yes and no are very powerful because it's easy for your mind, and when you're in a meditative state, to like, the mind comes up with it, like the mind thought comes in, and you can say, is that true? Yes or no. Feel in your body. In the then, oh, the wisdom comes in, and you might question that, and you're like, is that true? Yes or no? So yes and no is a really powerful question to ask, and a really easy way to start unpacking things in your inner awareness. So there's few reasons why you would connect with your inner awareness. One, you're, just feeling very triggered and agitated, or a lot of mind's thoughts are stewing, and you're just like, I need to process this. I need to process what's going on in order to have clarity around how I move forward, clarity around what I want to express, clarity around what do I want to embody, clarity around being around anyone because I'm just too agitated at this moment, or whatever it is. So that's a time to tune in and use your inner awareness. But it's also a time, to be creative and explore, right? Like this wisdom, and Einstein and all, like Steve Jobs, all of the great things that have been done in this, lifetime, or in all of existence. Many people will say, like, that came to me, and I would attest on what that feels like and what that is. And it's true for you too. We all have it. It's not some power given to sages and people that go through, all of these various things. Yes, I do believe that there are, initiates that come and to teach these things, which I feel is a part of my path. But it is a wisdom that we all have within us, and we just were never taught it over time. So this is going to be a recording for you to learn the yes and the no within you, and just feel even that in between space, right? Like, what does a maybe feel like? And remembering, I want to bring you back to something I said, and I maybe haven't said it in every video, but when you're in your inner awareness, it is in the present moment, always. Yes, you can like project out future states, and that is, another aspect of working with your awareness. But we're just really coming into this receptive mode, right? We're building our inner awareness, and we're getting to know that inner Yuru within you, and that using that as a guide. So as we're doing that, we're tuning in, and we're unpacking life from that inner awareness space, and we're letting it guide us. So with that, I don't know if I finished. Anyways, we'll move on. But so the yes and the no's are what we're going to go into next. So when you're ready, just breathe into the body. Exhale and release. And as you're building this muscle of awareness and tuning in, the time it takes for you to really get connected will shorten and shorten and shorten. It doesn't take me long. I'm usually actually pretty connected right away. And the only time I'm really not is when there's a lot of noise around me. But for you, you'll probably need to relax quite a bit. So I'm going to guide you through it, and take you on a little journey into your awareness for a little bit, and just relaxing the body. Remembering that if there's any sensations that call you as I am guiding, until we get deep or into your awareness, just to make sure that you are all deep. And if you don't get very deep and you're not able to hear a clear yes or no, it might be an indication that you just need to go and do the energetic cleanup and the emotional release in the video before. So with that, tune in, breathing into the body Exhaling and releasing. Taking 2 or 3 deep breaths. Open mouth, exhale, release. Just let everything outside of what happened before now go. Tune in. Connect with the body. Filling the body from the tips of the toes to the top of the head with the breath. Exhaling and releasing. And I'm actually feeling like I'm going to guide you in a hypnosis regression for this aspect, just to make sure that you get deep enough in order to hear your yes and your no's. So breathing into the body, exhaling and releasing, releasing, releasing. And know that hypnosis is just a brain state, right? It's getting the busy mind relaxed in order for that subconscious mind, that part of us that, holds all knowing, and for that wisdom to come through. And so it's just a brain state that you get into, and it's simply just by relaxing the mind and the body. And so it's not, it's also a very receptive state where we receive and program our mind. When we get into that brain state, we're very we're installing the programs that, so it's be very mindful of that space. And knowing that I'm here only to guide you into your awareness. You are in complete control always, and you are completely aware. You're not in some weird, like, hypnotic state that you're not in control. You are in complete control always, and your awareness is guiding you. So breathing in and out. Releasing any tension in the body, getting comfortable in whatever place that you want. And I want you to close your eyes for a moment. And when you're ready, open them up and look up high, look up as high as you possibly can into a real or imaginary spot at your eyebrows or the wall or the ceiling above you. And breathe in and breathe out. Keeping those eyeballs looking up. Every time you blink, it's hypnosis coming over you, and it's a very, very, very good sign. So just breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Keeping those eyeballs looking up as you breathe in next. As you exhale, close your eyelids down over your eyeballs as they continue looking up. And there'll be a fluttering sensation with your eyes. You may or may not feel it. So you're having two opposing forces now. Your eyeballs are looking up and your eyelids are trying to shut down on top of them. So those two opposing forces create just a little bit of a sensation, and breathing in and out as you're feeling that. On your next inhale, as you exhale, I want you to relax your eyeballs, forget all about your eyes. Imagine that your eyelids are just glued shut, sealed shut, locked tight. The more you try to open them, the more you find they're absolutely fused shut, glued tight, sealed shut, locked together. The more you try to open them, the more you find that they're absolutely fused shut. Try to open them now and find they're fused shut. Drop deeper. Try to open them again and feel that they're glued tight. Drop deeper. Try to open them one more time and feel like they're absolutely fused together. Go deeper. Beautiful. Breathing in and out, allowing every breath to relax the body, relax the mind. Imagining if any mind stories start coming in that you're just blowing them away like the clouds in the sky. I want you to rock your neck back and forth slightly. As you rock your neck, every muscle, every nerve turns loose, lets loose, and you go deeper. Your neck muscles are the first to tighten and they're the last to relax. So just allow and imagine with every rock back and forth that every muscle, every nerve turns loose, lets loose, and you go deeper. Just sink deeper, drift deeper, and go deeper, deeper into your own internal awareness, deeper into this healing state within you. So sink deeper, drift deeper, relax deeper, 100 times deeper now. Using that breath and remembering to just slowly inhale and exhale. I want you to imagine that there's 10 stairs descending. And I want you to imagine that you're walking up into these beautiful, magnificent, most healing steps that are taking you down into your inner awareness, into that healing state, into that all knowing place within you, that wise, compassionate, and loving space. And I want you to just breathe into that awareness within you, breathing in and out, imagining as you're stepping on to step 10. Every muscle, every nerve turns loose, lets loose, and you drift deeper. Relaxing more and more as you go down each step, seeing, feeling, and hearing your feet as they tread step 9. Just sink deeper, drift deeper, and relax deeper. Seeing yourself take step 8 now. Going down, you're relaxing more and more with every breath. See yourself taking step 7 now. Every noise and every movement in and around you carries you further and further into your own internal awareness, into this internal state of healing, this internal state of knowing. Just sink deeper, drift deeper, relax deeper. Taking step 6 now, feeling every cell and every nerve and every sensation in your body just relaxing more and more with every breath. Taking step 5 now, you're halfway down. Just sink deeper, drift deeper, relax deeper. Feeling your feet as they tread step 4. Every breath, every movement carries you further and further into your internal state of awareness. Taking step 3 and 2, just drifting deeper, sinking deeper, and relaxing deeper. Relaxing into this internal state within you. This all-knowing, wise, loving, compassionate space. Taking step 2 and 1 now, you're in the most healing state. Feeling very relaxed, feeling very connected. Feeling like you're just sinking into the earth below you and feeling nourished and held and supported and safe in this moment. Breathing in and out, relaxing more and more with every breath. Just sinking deeper, relaxing deeper. Now, I want you to ask your awareness to show you where in your body you should tune into to hear your inner wisdom right now. Just notice that place. Breathing in into that area and exhaling and listening, listening, listening. I want you just to practice breathing for a while into this space. And in a moment, I'll breathe with you for a little bit. And then in a moment, I'm going to ask you some questions about the yeses and nos. So breathing in and out, relaxing more and more with every breath, relaxing more and more with every moment. Breathing into the space within your body that your awareness has called you to right now, and exhaling, 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 and listening, listening, listening. Breathing in one more time and listening. And this time, as you exhale, I want you to listen for the answer of, I want your awareness to show you what a yes feels like in your body. What does a yes feel like in your body? And I want you to practice and just open your eyes with that. And allow your awareness to show you right now, what does a yes feel like in your body with your eyes open? Do you feel that yes with your eyes open? Remember what that feels like. Allow yourself to just close your eyelids down, tuning in, tapping in. You did not get pulled out of your inner awareness. You're connected right away. Just remembering what that yes felt like with your eyes open. Asking your awareness to show you again with your eyes closed, what does a yes feel like? And allow your awareness to show you what a really strong yes looks like. What's a really strong yes look like? Beautiful. What does maybe feel like? Remembering these answers are always in the present moment. And the questions you ask your awareness when you're using them are very powerful. When you ask a question, be very specific and be present in the moment now. Allow your inner awareness to show you that maybe. What's a maybe feel like? And if you get a maybe, it just means to ask more questions. Maybe there's not enough clarity, there's not enough discernment around it. And a tool that you can kind of use to unpack some maybes, I like to use tarot or oracle cards. I'll just plant that as a seed if it feels fun and aligning to do on your own. Play with them and see what comes up. And if you want to have a one-on-one with me to talk about, how to use them, I'd be happy to do that with you. But that's a good place, to use some maybes and get some clarity around what should you be unpacking in your awareness in order to discern and come to a clear space of knowing a yes or a no. And now I want you to breathe into that space within your body that your awareness is calling you to listen for the answer and have your body show you what a no feels like. Now, what does no feel like? What does a hard no feel like? Let it show you a hard no. Really intensify the no. Now open your eyes again and ask your awareness to show you what a no feels like with your eyes open. Once you get that your awareness is shown you, close your eyes and you will turn back to being tapped in, tuned in to your inner awareness easily and effortlessly. Breathing into the breath. Breathing into the body, wherever the body calls, exhaling and listening, listening. Allow your awareness to show you one more time. What's a yes feel like? What's a no feel like? What's a maybe feel like? And just practice what's a yes, what's a no, what's a maybe, really, really memorize those feelings and sensations. They are your guides. When you're shopping at the grocery store or at a restaurant trying to decide what kind of food you want, just simply tune in, see, use this as your tool. Allow yourself to play with it. Play with it in fun ways and discern it. And as I said, when you get to maybes and unsures and not knowings, those are times when maybe you need a little bit of guidance and hand holding to unpack and find clarity. You can schedule a one-on-one with me. I'd be happy to help you unpack whatever it is that you're trying to discern. Or maybe you need to play with some oracle cards, or maybe, need to look for some inspiration somewhere. I promise you, spirit is always talking to you. And so the maybes just means to tune in and listen more until you find that inner space of clarity and peace with the yes and the no that you're shown within. So thank you for tuning in again on another video and really working on building that muscle of inner awareness within yourself. It is a beautiful way to walk the path of life and be guided from this space within you, that heart-centered life, and really discern the external world and everything about it through that loving, compassionate space within you, that all wise, knowing, connected space within you. And the more you practice it, the more you discern from that space, the more it empowers you to continue it and apply it to various aspects of your life. And as you're building this muscle, if you need assistance, you know where to find me. And if you're feeling called and want to donate, feel free. It's not a requirement. This is a free course. It is yours. It's only if it's like, this is like life changing and I have the abundance and I want to share. Otherwise, it is yours and my gift to you. And if you want a one-on-one, feel free to go on my website and book a call. And if money is an issue with that, know that I never want money to keep anyone away from the empowerment and these tools that I think are your birthright to know. So we would discuss an energetic exchange and figure out a way if a one-on-one seems serving. And I do a lot of work with deep traumas. My most extensive working with this is in the space of sexual trauma and working with RTT and inner voice work or inner awareness work that really combining those two, we can get in and just heal some deep wounds and deep things that people have experienced in their life. And so RTT is always an option too. If you want to learn more about it, you can schedule a discovery call with me and I can talk to you. That's free. I can talk to you about what RTT is. I will say I'm very discerning when I do RTT. I often actually it's blended with an inner awareness. I bring your inner awareness into it because I want to make sure that when we're healing it, that you're already deep in a hypnotic state. So it's easy for your awareness to come through at that state, and it knows what you need to heal more than I do. And so I often blend those two together. And so, um, yeah, if you want to know more about that, you can connect with me. But if you know, I might guide you for just inner awareness work instead of RTT as well. It's really RTT is powerful, but it really works on the power of belief. And oftentimes people want to reprogram something that's too big and we're peeling away at it and getting there, and I don't want to dilute the therapy and and make you do a bunch of sessions when I don't necessarily think that's what you need in that moment. It's just emotional releasing, and then maybe you would get to a different spot and then we could make that big shift with an RTT. So RTT is kind of for specific, like really deep program rooted. And we would unpack that together and I would let you know if that was a good fit or not. But otherwise, these are your tools to use and practice and play with and build that muscle of inner awareness and to guide your life. And I thank you so much for joining me. And with that, the light and the dark and the me and me sees, honors, loves, respects, and cherishes, excuse me, the light and the dark and the you in you. Many blessings. Until next time.